welcome back to Rant and Tea. I hope you're sitting comfortably, because if you're not, tough I'm afraid. So, welcome back to today's Rant and Tea. Today we are going to be talking about what it is like to be a collector in 2024. Now, as you saw from the beginning part, there are lots of things that I collect, whether it's D&D models, Warhammer models, monster cans, Lego, and just generally everything you see behind me. So whether it's comics, whether it's posters for bands and stuff, whether it's pops, whether it's just more posters and more random nerdy crap, basically. I've always been a collector. I think from the age of 9, when I first started my first proper collection of certain things. I first started obviously collecting Lego, as most kids do. Lego is always something I always collected, and then right in front of me here I've got Lego, and I've got all the Muppets collection of minifigures. That minifigure series, that was a great minifigure series. But yeah, I started collecting Lego, and then I went on obviously collecting Pokemon cards, as most people do, and I still collect Pokemon cards. I have a massive Pokemon card collection. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. But yeah, there's so many things that I collect these days, and a lot of people do collect things these days, which is actually one of the things I want to talk about. Where a lot of things in pop culture these days are now deemed as massive. For example, Star Wars Lego. Star Wars Lego in the last couple of years has boomed. It's massive, and everybody's collecting it. Every guy that likes Star Wars, or girl that likes Star Wars, or whoever you are that likes Star Wars, basically, you're collecting Star Wars Lego. You're not gonna not know someone that doesn't collect Star Wars Lego. Or, for example, Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards in the last couple of years have become intensely popular, mainly because of their monetary value. I mean, that's one of the things that really irritates me about the collecting hobbies now. People don't collect to have them. People collect things so they've got monetary value. And unfortunately for a lot of people, you have the same opinion as me. There are a lot of people out there that collect things because they like that hobby. Specifically more so, for example, comics that I've got plenty of over there. And plenty of up there. And I've got comics everywhere. I collect comics because I really like comics. I read them, I use them, and it means I've generally got a lot of knowledge on a lot of things that go on in films. Whereas a lot of people will collect base amounts of comics, like they will collect the big issues, like for example Age of Ultron, Civil War, and they won't know, and they're not expecting what's actually inside it. They'll complain that it's different to the film, and I'm like, yes, that's one thing that comic fans have been complaining about for years. I mean, pop culture does this. Pop culture adds monetary value to things that people have been collecting for years. And those that have been collecting things for years are the ones that aren't seen as the more veteran in the hobby, as some would say. But there are other things I collect that are odd, I suppose. Not everybody collects D&D minis. I play D&D, I run D&D games. D&D minis are incredible to me. I love them so much. I've got, again, some in front of me, some over there, some over there. As you saw, I love storytelling, I love writing fantasy stuff, and the D&D minis add to it. I love it. Other things, monster cans. Every edgy teen started collecting monster cans, but to them they was just cans of Monster. Just to add to it, I collect the monster cans because there are variants, and being a collector, variant things is crazy. There's so many. One of the biggest problems with being a collector in 2024, however, is the price of things. I remember when, this makes me sound really old and really boomery saying this kind of thing, but I remember when Pokemon cards were like £2, £2.50. They're now £4. Sorry, I'm not spending £4 to, if I'm going by monetary value of the cards, to eventually only have earned, 4p? Absolutely not. I collect the Pokemon cards in Pokédex order. I want the full Pokédex. I want to have caught them all. If I get any rainbow rares or anything like that, great. Makes my collection look incredible. I'm not using it to earn money. No. It's not good. essentially the rant is, if you're a collector in 2024, make sure something that you are collecting is something that you actually love. My door is opening, that's really creepy. Don't collect ghosts. They're creepy, see? Door opened. Oh dear. Don't collect ghosts. Not good. Not good. Anyway, bottom line is, the rant is, if you're a collector in 2024, make sure that you are collecting something that you genuinely have a love for. Don't collect it for the monetary value, because then that's when it gets even more expensive for yourself. Because you're going after all the things that cost a lot of money, and then you're spending lots and lots of more money on things that you actually don't need, and then you've got massive amounts of it. Don't do that. The door opening is really creepy. That is really, really creepy. I don't like it. Anyway, but yeah, that's why the posters, for example. I collect them to make my room look pretty. But anyway, that is the rant. So don't forget to like and subscribe. We are nearly at 500, so let's get that push to 500 subscribers done. Let's get it there. And because you know what comes, I mentioned it last week, you know what happens at 500. So if you want your Rant and Tea jumpers, get me to 500. Get some friends, get them to subscribe, get them to watch the video. If you know collectors, if you know people that collect things, show them the video. It's great. So don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. Keep ranting, drink some tea, and we'll see you all very soon. Have a good week. Bye.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out.